and welcome back to Beef and Clown. It's that time again. I am your host, the clown, Radmus Fliss. You can find me on Twitter at Radmus Fliss. I am a clown Han. I'm a trans woman uh, making art for you guys here on stream today, and I am joined, of course, by Satanic Beef. Say hi,
Hello.
Satanic Beef.
Howdy, everybody. It is I, hiatus person.
Satanic Beef will forever be on hiatus because he's caught up in hell. That's just a thing that happens when you're in hell.
Yeah.
You end up on hiatus a lot because there's so much torturing you have to do. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
true.
And like the thing is, it's a give and take, right? Because okay, so I've only visited hell a few times, but like it's not just that you're torturing other people. You have to get tortured too, even if you're a
Yeah,
demon. Like it's
yeah.
just a thing. It's a weird
Yeah.
thing about hell.
It's called equality, you know? We just share the pain.
That's right. Hell believes in equality. There you go. That's the way that it works. So, tonight, our quote of the day. We got a quote of the day like we do every night. Our quote of the day today is from Salvador Dali. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Thanks, Salvador Dali. That sounds like a total downer of a thing to say. I'm sure you were definitely worried about the fact that your clocks never looked right. They were always melting off the table, flying cows or some shit. I don't remember off the top of my head what all was in that. Weird trees. Uh,
Giraffe on fire. That was really interesting.
these all these imperfect pictures. That's all it is, right?
Hmm.
So today I've got a shape challenge set up. Beef and I sent Beef a shape. Beef sent me a shape. This is a shape that Beef sent to me. It's a heart. It's a heart. I can't. That is what it is. It's a heart. I'm not supposed to modify the base shape, so I've created a new layer here so that I can't actually mess with it. Make my brush a little bit bigger. I can't erase it. Oh, that's the wrong button. I can't erase it on this layer, but I can add to it. And then I sent Satanic Beef a shape that is not
A
specifically
heart.
anything. It is art. It is art.
Yeah.
Maybe if Beef is working on it and feels that he's come to a stopping place, he'll send it my way. I can pull it up
Oh, of course.
onto my screen later. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
For now, I think I've got to decide, what I'm gonna do with this heart, and I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a dinosaur out of it, because that's just what you gotta do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You gotta have a dinosaur in your life.
Always.
Now, okay,
Oh.
so Beef,
Mhm.
you're in hell, yes?
Yeah, I'm in hell. I mean, if you hear
Um,
screaming, that's like just, my next client, but it's fine.
sure, sure. Um, did the dinosaurs go to hell?
Oh, yeah, of course. Nothing fun ever goes to paradise.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a party town. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Okay, I just wanted to be sure because I'm definitely, I'm gonna be going to hell myself
Oh,
someday
same.
as
Yeah, yeah.
as a queer woman, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wanted to make sure that I could at least see some dope ass dinosaurs while I'm down there.
Oh, yeah, no, every, like, fun person's down there. Like, even, like, Betty White, she's, like, just chilling, you know? I mean, she
Oh,
doesn't
sweet.
really get tortured, though. She's just, helping the animals that got hurt along the way.
Okay, so now wait, should I make this like
Hmm.
I can make this an emo dinosaur that's like RAR XD?
Oh, of course! How do we forget about ancient history? Like, come on.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like
that just
that's
means
yeah.
I love you in dinosaur, right?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta give him the scene here too, but like make it feathers, you know? Like
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll see what I can do about adding some feathers to this guy. He's got kind of trying to
It's so
figure out
funny
these
because I'm also
feet.
drawing a dinosaur.
Outstanding, because that's sort of what I had in mind when I made that shape. I was picturing in my head a dinosaur. Um, so I gotta add feathers to this bad boy. It's a pretty good. We got a good dino foot right there. All right. Feathers. So let's see. These usually they have the feathers like on their arms so that they could like fly because they're birds, right?
Hmm.
So let's add some dino feathers. So I just read an article actually that says what we think of as Tyrannosaurus is not actually one species. It's a bunch of species.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
What the hell?
They're all like based on the same like evolutionary tree, I think.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Let's give him a big. This is working for me. This is okay. I gotta give him a good second leg here.
How about a third leg?
Uh, we're not there yet. We're doing the Jurassic Park, I think. All the dinosaurs are females, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they could be Heightens.
Well, yeah, I mean the thing is like all the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, they eventually like they were the type of frog that changed their gender in order to reproduce, right?
Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So or maybe these are all just a bunch of gay lady dinosaurs with feathers.
Of course.
I'm not here to judge. I'm here to make fabulous heart dinosaurs.
We're here to judge the gay lady haters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering like I feel like I should do this again but like see how realistic can I make this. You know what I'm saying? Cuz this is fun. This
Yeah,
shape
yeah.
that I have right here is fun and I think I've gotten pretty good. I think I can make this into more feathers actually and give him a little bit more feathery of a design. Yeah, yeah, like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's give him a little bit of chicken leg. Cause chickens got those little stripes on their legs, right?
Yeah, of course.
They got those horizontal stripes on their leg, according to every cartoon I've ever seen.
They do have those, yeah. Not really stripes, they're
They're
little
like lines. They're
yeah,
horizontal
yeah.
lines.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not vertical stripes. I think my phone is telling me to manage the stream. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my girlfriend started making food and I can smell it. All right. Okay.
Alright guys, stream canceled, let's go. I'm
Right?
kidding.
Okay, okay. I'm going to do the same concept, but I'm going to
Mhm.
do it I'm going to try and do it a little bit more Jurassic Park, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
We're going to give this a nice. Yes, yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, this looks so goofy, man.
Perfect.
It looks good, but it looks so goofy. Just adding way unnecessary detail to this.
Hey, details is what makes it fun.
Well, that's gotta be terrifying, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows the more detail you add to a picture, the more terrifying it becomes. This dinosaur's got a wonky head. It's alright. We love you anyway, wonky headed dinosaur. So I just did, I showed Beef this earlier, but I just did, I started a figure drawing class for school, and I had to do basic proportions. And like, here's the thing, I am not what you would call classically trained in art. I did so much of this is just like self-taught based on stuff that I've seen on the interwebs or stuff that I'll admit Beef has done. He's taught me a fair amount.
It was mostly all you, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I came with a set of skills,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah.
for sure. Um, but but yeah. What am I gonna do with you, buddy? What am I gonna do with this incredibly, almost realistic? Here we go. This is what I've got to do. I've got to make the rest of his head kind of stick out. Anyway, it's hard. It's hard for me to want to go back because I find it to be very tedious, even though it shouldn't be. Like, cause I haven't practiced the classic stuff. Like, I've looked at it and I've learned a little bit. I know that it's typical human figure is going to be 8 heads high, 7.5 to 8, or 7 to 8 heads high, somewhere in there. Generally 2.5 to 3 heads wide.
Wait,
Where the midpoints are, your hand is going to go halfway down your thigh, generally speaking. Your elbow is going to be like lined up with the bottom of your rib cage, things
the
like that.
way the
Like,
way that people say that it's 8 heads high on average and I'm 5 heads high. It's crazy. Insane. But yeah, go ahead.
wait, what do you mean you're five? Like, you personally, Beef, are
Yeah,
5 heads
me.
high?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am 5 heads, not including my own head, so it'll be 6 heads high. But yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think you're pretty tall though. But yeah, keep going. Keep
Me,
talking.
I am pretty tall. I'm 5'8", so like I'm not. I'm pretty tall by the standards of most women in the world. America, I am somewhere between tall and average.
Insane that you're average.
Well, I am a bit of a clown.
Oh.
As they say, I am a clown on 'em. I identify as something marginally other than human, more clown than woman. Look at
Clown
this
over.
thing that I've made.
He's so good. He's a
he's
friend.
he's a friend. He's a little friend with the claws hanging out the front. Oh my goodness. I gotta. I gotta figure out exactly what's going on here. Is he squeezing out of a clown car? Is that why he's shaped like this?
Yes.
Now I've got it. Now I've said it. I gotta go draw myself a flipping car. Okay, I could do that. That's a thing I could do probably. I don't think there's enough room for everything. How do I make? How do I select everything? That just moves that. If I select both of these, yes. Okay, I've got to move it over. I got to move it over because the thing is, there's not enough room for a car over there, and we've got to have like. Because he's got to be coming out of this car door. I feel like this car is going to be like way deep on its axle, you know? Like normally you would want like a very nice round shape for the tire, but this I've got to have it deep. It's got to be deep. There's no way it would not be deep with the
Ooh.
weight of this entire Tyrannosaurus in it. And now I'm trying to draw a car in perspective. A clown car in perspective. And I don't have a car reference up. I should probably go pull up a reference for a clown car, but I feel like I'm doing fine without one for the moment. We'll see what happens if I change my mind or not. Do you think clown cars should be like race cars? Should they have like headlights?
Yeah, of course.
Well, race cars don't have headlights, right?
Oh, I mean, I think they do,
They
but I
don't.
guess
Race
they
cars do
don't?
not have. No, the headlights are too heavy.
Wait, so how do they see the dark?
They don't. You race during the day.
That's wow, wow.
Well,
Well, they're useless at night. That's so funny.
I mean, like, there's street racing cars that have like
Yeah,
headlights, of course.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like anything you watch in the Fast and the Furious is gonna have headlights, um, but yeah, like NASCAR cars or Formula One racers, they
Hmm.
don't have lights.
That's so stupid.
No, it's not. They
That's
don't
so
need them.
yeah, but like, what if, there was an emergency and somebody needs to use one of those race cars?
They're
You
illegal for
know,
street use.
that's what? God, God, NASCAR is one of the most useless
It's
sports.
not just
Wow.
NASCAR. That's also Formula One.
Race cars are just the most useless sports. What the fuck?
They're not meant for regular commercial or
So,
like whatever travel.
so you're telling me we're wasting so much gas and resources for this just to see cars go vroom?
Uh huh.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Dad's being annoying. What's up? Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, tôi issue đâu về đâu khuyên mà là xíu. That's mà say vậy này.
What happened?
Hả? Mà sao gì vậy? Ngao issue lên. Của mình xíu. Mà thì cái máu này à?
Huh?
Hả? Nè mấy chị bỏ bao trời này. Tôi mà biểu biểu này nó nè biểu tôi biết là cái này thì mình cắt tay được à? Issue lên mình xíu. Okay?
That's yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to talk. Yeah, just don't be like. Just give me the phone number.
Tôi chỉ là tôi.
Okay, that's really stupid.
Very funny.
Oh,
Everything good?
that's not really.
Or are we still on the NASCAR thing? That's really stupid. Nope, you're not back yet. Got it. No problem. Cars, children, are difficult. Perhaps more difficult than a T-Rex squeezing out of a car. My goodness. That's good. He's kind of coming out the far side here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and there's no actual door on this, but you know what? I think that's gonna be okay because the thing is with this dinosaur trying to come out of this car, I'm not entirely convinced that door would remain on there anyway, because it's a little too squished, you know? It's got to be a little bit squished. This guy's doing his best. Maybe we can make him a little happy. Let's make this arm a little bit more defined. I'm kind of trying to reshape him a little bit. His hands are way up on his neck now. It occurs to me. He looks super goofy. That's not where his hands should go. He just looks so doofy. It's okay. He's really trying his best. Let's give him some clown makeup. That's what he's probably missing, right? How do you give him a fro? I don't think you do, because the thing is about his froze. It would have to, like, intersect what's already there. And I'm not certain that it can without getting rid of original lines. So we're not going to do the fro. But we could put a little party hat on his nose, maybe? Here, let's give it a little bit of fluff. Okay. So we've got like this T-Rex doing its best. It's certainly a doofy looking dude. But I can dig it. We've got some real some real emotion coming out here through this this T-Rex clown, this dino clown. You thought clowns only went back so far into history, but it turns out they're older than you even realized. And that's what we got. That's the clown right there. That's the clown dino. And of course he's got clown paint on. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna admit I got a little tipsy before I started drawing. And now I have the theme song to the awful 1985 children's cartoon Ewoks stuck in my head. It is simply the worst. Just terrible. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I don't. It's like worse Care Bears. Like if you like the Care Bears, that's good. I'm glad for you, but absolutely, Ewoks was not good. And the theme song is just irritating. And I'm not gonna sing my rendition for it because I don't want to. I don't want to sing it. And I don't want you to hear it. And for all I know, even if I sing it, I'll probably get a strike on YouTube just for singing it. Which wouldn't make any sense, because that's not how any of that works. But here we are in the year 2022. And there's awful things happening in the world. And we do feel strongly about those awful things that are happening in the world. And hope that they come to a quick resolution. What is even happening in this picture? He's like a T-Rex worm. Maybe I should put. Maybe I can get like. Here we go. He's kind of sticking out the far side. He's really trying to get out of this car. But like he's just sticking through it, I think. He's doing his best, but it's not very good. And that's okay. Sometimes that's all you can do. I think that's probably about where that's going to go. So let's see. Let's see what else I can do with this. Or, yeah, you know what? Let's see what else I can do with this. Let's make another new layer. I'm gonna see. I want to copy that where it is and then turn it off, because if I come back I want to be able to get that T-Rex back. I'm going to move the heart more or less back in the middle. Let's rotate it. What happens if it's this way instead? Let's get something else going here.
Sorry about that.
Everything good?
Yeah, so it turns out that we're not insured, even though we were paying the insurance company a lot of money to be insured. What happened? So we're gonna figure that out tomorrow. Because
That
I've already contacted the agents.
definitely is a good question.
Yeah, it's like, so what are you using our money for, huh? But yeah, that's all though. It should be fine. We usually always bounce back.
Humans of late stage capitalism.
Yep.
Can you see the stream? Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I am. It's a little heart upside down heart face
Sure,
thing.
sure. Let me show you.
It's a
I
heart
finished
face.
the other drawing.
Oh.
So let me. Oh shit, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Okay, well, anyway, let me show you this. Boop.
Oh. It's a heart. Oh. That's really good. Wow. That's fun.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna make this. I flipped this one upside down so I could have put some fun with this way instead. I think, yeah, I think we're gonna go like that. Of course, there's always like. How do you do the eyes? Use the leaf person from Zelda, right?
That's cute. Oh, leafy boy.
Definitely nothing else
Leafy
with this
boy.
design. I think we're gonna go for something along those lines, but not quite the same. Remember, kids, using tools that you have at your disposal is not cheating. It's using tools. Like when I did my homework for this class, I absolutely used the symmetry tool because I cannot make an actual circle to save my life. And that's okay, because I don't have to make an actual circle. I have computer tools that will do it for me. So why the hell would I spend a long time trying to learn how to make an actual circle? Right?
Yeah.
Is it because someday the computers will crash and I need to rely on my actual artistic talent in order to trade some modicum of happiness for survival in this cruel world? Well, that's unlikely, so. In the meantime, I'm just going to work with what I've got, which is that this guy is going to be a happy bearded fella. Are you a happy bearded fella?
I got a patchy goatee.
I mean,
It's as bearded as I can get as an Eastern Asian, although I'm also Southeastern Asian. We don't really have that much body hair either.
that sounds more or less just like that's a health thing. You know what I'm saying?
It is a health thing. Yeah, 100%.
Because they save all the hair for your hairy goat legs.
Yeah, true. Very true.
But I will say one thing, I don't envy, when you've got those goat legs, and I don't know if you've earned your goat legs yet, but when you get those goat legs, I don't envy. Like, do the goat half demons, do they do manscaping?
Sometimes. Not all the time though. It's just like you know how like the Avatar Last Airbender has like that arrow thing going on? Yeah, like you can think about that but with like legs and pubes. It's kind of weird.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's just an awkward arrow shape because of the because that's where the legs are.
I'm having trouble picturing this, but I also can't draw it on stream. As I'm feeling that this is a little too mushroom tipped as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although I am also just sort of having fun with this now.
Heck yeah. Also, that's also another thing. If you're gonna draw and you're drawing for fun, then you're already doing it right. Because if you're drawing for clout, then what are you doing? What happens if the clout ends? Like, what are you gonna be doing? You rather like I gotta say, like, if you're not having fun and you're just drawing, then what makes it different from an office job, right? So like, be self-indulgent. Do stuff for yourself.
If that works for you, some people just need an office job, and
Yeah.
art is something they can do.
That's true. I refuse to do an office job if it's not for art, though, because god damn, it's depressing. The quotas that make absolutely like. There's a bunch of quotas most of the time that really just. You just feel like you're wasting your life a lot of the time because you're just like, who's ever actually going to use this? Are we saving lives? What am I doing? So, like, yeah. Like The Office, it's just paper company, but not really a paper company. They're kind of like the middleman paper company.
They're selling the paper.
Yeah. And it's just so like that's so depressing, isn't it? Like, what do you do at Dunder Mifflin? You just that's so depressing.
I mean, that depends on what your job is. Like, some of them were salespeople, but some of them were not. I don't know what this is anymore. I don't know if you're looking at this.
Oh
It's
yeah,
kind of
I'm
just
familiar with that
gone
face.
off the rails here.
It's a little monkey bearded
It's
lad.
a
He's
little
cute.
friend.
A little friend.
He's a little
Heart
friend.
shaped.
I'm trying to think if I should give him like arms and legs or something. Tell me, what kind of legs should he have?
Little stick ones.
Little stick
Tiny stick
legs?
ones, yeah.
You want little stick legs.
Yeah.
Let me move him up a little bit. Give me some room for some legs. You want little stick legs or maybe like long stick legs? Like,
Just little tiny little nubs. He's just
just
yeah, he's just there. He's just there to support you.
maybe give him some of these.
Or you can make him buff if you want, like those buff, like
Oh, like
little
buff
buff type
legs?
of legs. Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Let's see what he looks like with buff legs. Let's see. Let's give him just big. Let's see if I can fit this in here. I'm trying to fit. I want these to be like big, girthy, like man
Big
legs.
nubs.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me one
Let's get
second.
these glutes.
Yes. What is it? By the way. Good test machine heavy.
因少年咪喺咁試嗰陣，呢個
Di
即係
de.
邊類，睇得叫法。
Di de. I know.
That's not what I meant. You know, I gotta say, I got mad respect that you're able to take care of your parents in hell.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, they're there for reasons, but no.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think I've got. Yes, yes. I think I'm getting this somewhere where I want it to be. We've got some big ol' feet here. I am only looking at half of this, so I have to assume the other half is turning out exactly the way I want it to, because I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm afraid to.
At this point, we're too afraid to ask.
I think his legs are going too far off the side. But actually, I think okay, that's okay. I think we can live with that.
Yeah.
I think we can live with that. We can probably rearrange things, make it a bit smaller. But yeah, I think that's pretty solid. We'll just fix that up, and then we'll make this all smaller so that it fits. That's it's hilariously terrifying. This is good. This is good cursed content.
I love his little butt.
He's got to have the butt.
Yeah, his little butt thing.
It's a butt. It's a butt. It's just a
Yeah.
butt. You got to have a butt. I guess should he be wearing pants? This is Twitch,
Yeah.
so
He should be beardoing it.
oh, you just want it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do here for this
What are
this
those?
beard.
It's his underfur. Those are pubes. Those is underfur. What do you mean?
He doesn't need arms with legs like these.
Of course not.
He
He
never skips
opens
leg day.
he opens doors with his legs.
Yeah, yeah, he
That's just what it
does.
does.
And what's beautiful is with the pattern that I've given the rest of his beard, I don't even have to delete the butt. It just stays there. That's just the pattern on his butt, or the pattern on his beard. Coincidentally lines up with his butt when he squats like this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's a happy fella.
He's the mascot of SF. It's,
Yeah, I'm sure SF wants him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The entire city of SF wants him.
He's got to be the mascot for one topic at a time because he always calls his fans beardos and weirdos and disguise both. He is a beardo and a weirdo. You know what else
Just
he needs?
mm,
Whiskers.
whiskers, yes. He's part guinea pig.
With a human nose. What have I done?
You know what Janelle Monáe says? Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am, and he's just embracing it.
Does it need another set of ears? I guess is the next question.
Of course.
Should
Of
I think
course.
I'm gonna replace the ears that I put on it because I don't feel like the ears that I put on it are adequately cursed. So let's discover what kind of cursed ears we can give this bad boy. And I think my first question is, what kind of ears would I give it if it was a Sonic OC? Because Sonic OCs very famously do not have ears, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't actually know anymore.
think about the Sonic characters that you know of. Does Knuckles have ears?
The Knuckles does not have
Yeah.
ears.
Tails has ears. Tails has
Tails has
got
ears.
ears. We could give it Tails ears.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what we got to do if we give it Tails ears is we got to put some running shoes on this bad boy.
Yes.
We'll replace those bare feet with some nice Sonic shoes. Here we go. We got like a cat ear thing going on, but it's supposed to be a fox ear. Honestly, I'm not familiar enough with the differences between the ears of vulpines and felines to make a distinction. So this is going to have to be this, whatever this cursed thing is. We'll capture the ear color change right there. All right, let's get rid of these feet. These feet were already pretty cursed, so let's go ahead and get rid of them. You know what though? Sonic did give us Shadow the Hedgehog, who is obviously the best character in Sonic the Hedgehog, along with his theme, All Hail Shadow.
Oh, you mean Bayonetta? But like, he's not Bay.
I don't know. Does Shadow use his hair as a weapon?
No, but he has a gun for some reason.
Well, because when you're that fast, all right, you got to have a gun so that you can prove that you're faster than the speeding bullet, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I'm spending entirely too much time trying to get this one little line right when I need to be
Lewd.
straight up. Can you imagine if I was making this thing lewd as well?
That's so funny. Hell yeah.
I mean, I could, I can't on stream, obviously, but like he could. It's not hard to imagine this guy just having like a big floppy dong just dangling down right there
I
in the
could
middle.
100% see a big floppy down down the middle. Wow, I can't believe you're appeasing my fan base too. SMH. What are you doing? This is Twitch! I'm kidding.
I mean, look, if the Sonic shoe fits, you've got to run with it.
I still can't believe I showed you crusty Sonic toes. That was such a ride.
Crusty Sonic toes, that was a thing. That was a thing that I've seen with my eyeballs.
Just whoever thought people had a
I,
feet fetish for Sonic,
you know
I
what?
don't understand.
I can't believe that I know what Sonic shoes look like this
That's
well
so
off the top
cute.
of my head.
It's like Converse, but not really.
They're not at all like they're like bullet Converse.
Yeah, yeah. Bullet Converse with Bart Simpson shoes.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
much like Bart Simpson shoes. I think we can make this thing more cursed, but I'm trying to think what is going to do it for us. And if there is somebody watching the stream right now, I am open to suggestions.
See, it's unfortunate because a big floppy dong is what's like needed, but
that would
and like
make
two
it
stink lines.
that would make it very cursed.
Yeah.
What about I'm thinking because like the things that are going to make it cursed are things that shouldn't be there. And so I'm thinking like um if I do that's the eraser so it's not going to draw anything. If I do something like this, and now there's a mouth over here, right? but that's not
Mhm.
useful to us yet. So just bear with me, because we're gonna make this useful. It's not
What the
cursed
hell?
enough yet. We're gonna get there. Just stick with me here.
Give me 1 second. I gotta check on the guinea pigs. I heard a big loud sound coming from the garage.
Sure. It doesn't need another mouth, but it's getting one. I think the next time Beef steps away from the computer, I'm gonna have to ask to get that mute, because I'm not sure what we're listening to in the background. It sounds like the news. Could you imagine getting copyright struck over having news playing in the background? I can. This is very cursed. And it's dripping because of course it is. Maybe we'll put oh, that's not a circle. See what I mean about not being able to make a circle? Demonstrable. That is not how you draw. I need to learn some techniques for drawing eyelashes because I don't have any at the moment. But I think we're getting something close to what I want in terms of yeah, there we go.
What is it? I feel like you'll be best friends with me, Michelle, especially with the thing that you just created. Yeah. Comes back. Wait a minute.
I will say, when you step away from your computer, you might want to hit that mute button, just
Oh, can you
because
hear everything?
I could hear it sounded like the news going on in the background. I'm not sure what it was precisely.
Chinese propaganda. But yeah. I will. Thank you.
I mean,
Hell propaganda. I mean,
if it's on, if it's, I mean, hell, propaganda is any propaganda from Earth.
true.
But if it's on the news, you've got a choice between American, Chinese, Russian, Ukrainian, whatever. Uh, I mean, I I don't want to get too cynical with that. Especially like I don't want to give anybody the impression that I do not support Ukraine and its independence at this time because I absolutely do.
Same.
The invasion of Ukraine is redonk,
Yeah.
and
Both the soldiers from the Russian side and like what's called the Ukrainians themselves, they're both being like lied to. Not lied to. I mean, the soldiers being lied to. The Ukrainians are betrayed by Putin. That's what I meant. Like,
yeah,
fuck. I hope the Ukrainians win and
they got their work cut out for them. Certainly, I think this thing is pretty cursed.
it is pretty cursed, yeah.
That
It's
is,
just
it. Can I
one
make it
thing.
more cursed?
Yeah, yeah. One thing I gotta say though is Zelensky. He's very metal. I fucking love him. He's so metal. That's all. Before we like go back to the art thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Certainly demonstrating a quality of character that is rare among politicians.
Agreed.
Um, but I'm wondering what would make this more cursed. And I'm thinking maybe right now I'm kind of widening these teeth. But I don't know that that's going to make it more cursed. I don't know if that's going to change the effect too much. Maybe add some teeth down here where it's slobbering. That is a look. This is a
Yeah.
thing. I don't know what this thing is. I think its name is Edgar.
Aw, I love Baker. We should kiss him.
On which mouth?
All of them.
You know what he needs?
Another mouse.
I could put another mouth on him. I was thinking, how am I gonna do this? I think what I'm gonna do is he's gonna have one ear instead of two. I need to move this ear. I need to get rid of this. And then because there's this phrase, I don't know if you've ever heard it. Um but it's like I need your opinion like I need an asshole on my elbow. And so I'm
Mm.
thinking what he needs is an elbow asshole.
True. He
But
should get one.
the problem is he doesn't have an elbow. And so we've got to rectify this. And I think the way that we're going to have him rectify this, we're going to give him this bicep up here.
I was thinking why not give an asshole on his knee, but that works too.
Yeah, we could give it on his knee, but I'm thinking that the asshole and the elbow is going to read a little bit better. The thing here about this elbow, though, that I want to stress is he doesn't have a hand on the end of it. It's just like a bicep that comes out of the back of his head, and then like the other end of it, like where the forearm would be, just connects back to the back of his head. And then he's got like a starfish up here. Maybe with a little bit of dookie coming out.
A little bit of dookie coming out. Is this still SFW? I don't know. It's a volcano.
Sure. It's a pimple.
It's a pimple.
It's a pimple. And let's make this clear that this is in fact an arm. We're gonna give him some nice uncut
Gems.
arm hair,
Oh,
underarm hair, as you do, because having underarm hair on whatever this arm is pretty cursed.
it's so interesting because a lot of like men on the net really love like armpit hair nowadays, and I'm just like, ew. I no. I mean, it's great if you like it, but it's just I don't know. But then they also have the musk kink, and I'm like, oh, okay, that actually makes sense now. I get it. I understand everything. Have
I
fun.
don't get the musk kink.
Me neither. I mean, sometimes when your partner's a bit smelly, but you're like, oh my god, that's my partner scent. That's cute. That's like the only time that I would
Sure,
like remotely have that, but
sure. So
I don't actively look for it. Mhm.
he's a bit hard of hearing, I think, because he's only got the one ear.
It's okay. His bicep here's for him.
Well, no, his bicep poops for him.
Yes.
This is this is an extremely cursed thing that I have made here. But I think we might be able to make it more cursed. Let's see. What can we do to make this more cursed?
What new Pokemon is this?
This is that you're right. This is the Who's That Pokemon, right? Oh. I know what we're gonna do. Give me an eraser. I gotta make. Oh, there we go. A nice big. We're gonna make this man as cursed as possible. Okay, so this is gonna be like a button, and it can say a number of cursed things. Um, but I'm not sure what I think would be the most cursed, because like the obvious answer would be like Trump 2024, right? But we could also put like oh,
Not an R gay icon. Hello. I'm kidding.
here's a good one.
I.
It's a little hard to read, so
My heart gripped. I love it.
this guy is definitely not fungible. You cannot funge this guy's token. There he is. That's pretty cringe. We're reaching new heights of cringe here tonight, and I'm so glad we can bring the audience along on this journey. Especially considering we're halfway through the stream.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, here.
Do we want to keep making this guy curse, or should we should I move on to something else?
Maybe. What will spark you joy?
I feel like this guy is done. Like I should call it with this
Yeah.
whatever this is. This is not a I don't know if this sparks a joy in me. I mean looking at him, he's pretty cringe. He's pretty grotesque. He's got opinions like ass on his like an asshole on his elbow, which he's got.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if that's gonna get me booted from Twitch. You can't really see it, so if you just mute me, which seems like the smart move right now anyway, you barely know what it is. You'd probably make a guess, but yeah, let's make another.
Worthless. I got you.
We're gonna make another thing here. Um, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna rotate it again. Let's rotate it this way because I've got an idea. You gave me an idea
Oh,
when you
yes.
mentioned Pokemon. There is a Pokemon that is shaped like this, right? Called Love Disc. And this one,
It needs an evolution stat.
sure. Let's make a Love Disc evolution.
Oh god. Not
And
like this.
this one's gonna be
So you want to be the master of Pokemon? You got the skills to be number one.
yeah, here we go. What is an evolution for Love Disc need? Because Love Disc is literally just like this is a Love Disc already, right?
Yeah. Literally just, yep, that's it.
Uh so obviously Love Disc needs a little bit more than this.
Oh, be right back. I need to help mom out real quick.
Sure. I think
Where's the
let's make Love Disc ready for some deep sea encounters, I think. Because I know Nintendo loves it when you design Pokemon for them. So that's what we're going to do with this shape. We're going to design a Pokemon. And you know, it's a common motif to just make that thing a Pokeball. Make it a Pokeball. That's what we're going to do. She knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. And of course, they have like the super long teeth. Let's make this a little less friendly, even. It's a Pokemon. I've seen some stuff. This is a deep sea love disc right here. Alright, now let's make it happy. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. But no Pokemon evolution is complete if it doesn't stand on two legs. That's what I've learned. about Pokemon. So now I've got to take this and I've got to, let's give it a body. Here we go. This is good. This is good. How do we want to give it a body? Oh, that's a line. That's better. Not all character design has to be cute, right? I don't usually do things that aren't cute, so this is way outside what I normally do. But this feels like a good March in Halloween subject. Just a nice nice evolution for Love Disc that says, hey, maybe don't mess with me. You thought Love Disc was harmless, but it turns out that it is actually a murderous sea monster. I do not know what ocean biology looks like, so if anybody out there can tell me what this fish should look like, please do so in the comments. And I promise I will take that into mind the next time I draw a fish. I also don't draw a lot of fish, so there you go. Really stepping outside my comfort zone here. I'm drawing not just, oh my gosh, I don't actually know how to do this bit that I'm trying to accomplish right here. I feel like it's exposing its belly, but then it's how is it twisting? Okay, I see how it's twisting now. It's okay to take a second to look at your art. Figure out its biology. And this is going back to like what I was talking about earlier with what I've got to do for figure drawing classes. Once you know proportions, and that goes not just for like human proportions, but if you're drawing something that's kind of animal shaped, and I kind of learned how to do necks like this by looking at dragons when I was in high school, so you kind of, it's coming from here and then down that way, so like that. This is also usually why it's a good thing to do layout layers first, sketch layers, which I'm not doing because this is the stream and I'm just trying to put some stuff down on the canvas. That's fun to see. It's a skill. There's people who do this as their job, like the Drawfee hosts come to mind. And it's not easy. So mad props to all of the artists out here doing just quick sketches like this on their streams, on their YouTube channels, not going through the full process. And then if it would be helpful to watch one of these streams where I'm on here for 2 hours and I'm just talking, if it would be helpful for you to see the whole process, let me know and I'll do the whole process instead of just trying to be goofy and entertaining, or in addition to, maybe. There we go. And then the thing is, that's going to come across there. Like this. Because we're switching sides, because this is a slippery fella. Like that. And then that comes up on there. Good, good, good. Now I'm getting a lot closer to what I had in mind. I don't know what I'm going to do with these spikes. In my head, when I started drawing them, they went all the way down its back, and I probably should do that still. And just figure it out. Blech. Beef is going to come back, and he's just going to... I'm pretty sure he has one of these as a pet. Somewhere in hell. This looks like a hell beast. Honestly, I was kind of thinking of maybe drawing something Star Wars tonight, but I decided not to. I really wanted to do this sort of character design challenge. It was recommended to me by a friend. who teaches character design, and I wanted to give her idea a try. I think, guys, I think this is it. Chief. Maybe we give it a nice stingray tail.
That is pretty badass. I do like it. Okay, so I got you a thing.
You got me a thing?
Yeah, the drawing. Here it is.
Oh.
He hears you.
Oh, outstanding. I love this so much. Let me put him in screen for everybody. What did I name my cursed guy? Now I'm trying to think, because what is this guy named? I love the hole in his tail. Is that a hole in his tail?
That's an ear. It's a human
That's an
ear.
ear. Oh, it is an ear. Now that oh my gosh. Outstanding.
Excuse you.
This is outstanding. I love it so much. What's his name?
Terry.
Terry.
I
Terry
have
the
no idea.
Tyrannosaur.
Yeah. It's the new species of Tyrannosaur that they found. Yeah.
Yeah. That's outstanding. I guess I think my only note would be where are the feathers?
Oh, where oh yeah. The feathers are
Let me see
not
them. Come on, let me see them feathers. Don't bitch out on me now.
Ooh.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Um
You can bitch out if you want to.
Here, I'll draw one feather. Give me a second.
One feather, just one feather on his head.
Just one feather.
This is actually a pretty rare occurrence for us because generally speaking, you don't get to see Beef's art on stream. Hell has a very specific NDA, uh, and he could be facing eternal torture just for showing us that. So we're very appreciative that he's taking the time to share Terry with us.
Just he's delicious. If you eat him, it tastes like cookies.
Oh, outstanding! I love cookies.
Well,
Let's
give
get
me a
some.
second. I think my mom wants my phone. And mom wants mom wants my old phone, and I'm like, you can't have it. She's like, why not? Like, you can't have it. You cannot have my old phone. You just can't.
I mean, it's your phone to decide to do with what you want.
She's like, what's the password on this? I'm not telling. You can't have it. I'm pretty sure she sees the files on like inside my phone. She's gonna have a heart attack.
Still logged into Grinder. It was the last app you used.
Oh heck no. No. Grinder's full of bad decisions, and I'm a little too smart for that.
Good. I've never been on Grinder. And I'm not gonna say that thing that I was about to say because like I'm
Go ahead.
immediately thinking of Grant O'Brien. Because I was gonna say I'm sure not everybody on Tinder is a bad decision, and then like I said, I started thinking of Grant O'Brien. Unlike, I like Grant. He's not a bad decision, almost certainly. I don't know him personally.
Grant O'Brien is interesting. He's like, is he Jewish? He's Jewish, right? No?
I don't know.
Oh, he looks like a gay version of Keith. Like Keith from the Try Guys.
I There's actually a College Humor sketch called Grant or Keith.
Fucking crazy. I should watch it.
It is very funny.
They look so alike, except for like Keith is just longer.
They really
The
don't.
longer
They really don't though. Like when they're standing
really?
next to each other, they don't look that much alike, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah. It's just the glasses and the goofy smile is all, because they both have goofy smiles and
They both
glasses.
do have goofy smiles and glasses. This thing is vicious.
It is, yeah.
I
To
wouldn't
be
want to
honest, I
run.
always hmm?
I was gonna say I wouldn't want to run into this in a dark alley.
Yeah. To be honest, I always thought Keith was gay and Grant was straight, but wow, my
Grant
gaydar is
is
way off.
Grant is bi.
Oh, yeah, I thought Grant was like gay for,
I mean, I don't know that Grant has a preference
I don't think
uh
he does.
one way or another. But I do
Yeah.
know that Grant is bi. Just because that's something that he's talked about a fair amount in, at least in his sketches.
What is
Uh,
that?
I tend to believe that tends to be the case. That is something that he was being accurate about, and then it's not just like part of his character. Because like there's parts of the character that he presented on College Humor that's absolutely like a character for
Yeah,
entertainment.
yeah.
They did this show on Dropout called Total Forgiveness, and I had to stop watching because it's between Grant O'Brien and Allie Beardsley. And the thing is, I like Beardsley and I like Grant, and watching them do the things that they did got too painful for me. I was like, guys, don't do this anymore. Like, I know you want to pay off your student loans, but please stop. Stop doing this. And they would just do like these awful things, and whoever would win the challenge, College Humor would then pay off part of their student loan. Because both Beardsley and Grant had large student. I mean, I imagine they still might. I never watched the show to completion, so I don't know how much they got paid off. But like at the time that Grant was working with College Humor, he had a second job waiting tables. So
Oh, yeah. That
like,
sounds about
and that's not even because, as I understand it, like College Humor paid just fine. It wasn't an issue of College Humor not paying enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it was just that was how much debt that he had to pay off.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I hate that.
there's there's this outstanding video that they do. Um, they have this series called Don't Laugh News, and they've done two of them that are true facts about Grant Anthony O'Brien, and one of them they talk about how Grant has so much debt that even Bernie Sanders would say, "Come on, man, at some point you got to admit this is your fault."
That's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. Bless him. I love him. It looks like somebody popped in the stream and saw this thing that I was drawing and then promptly left. I don't blame them because this thing is pretty cursed looking, but at least they didn't see the last thing, so that's definitely a thing. This thing is so cursed. So cursed.
Is Elden Ring actually like? I mean, I've been wanting to play Elden Ring, but like, that's a lot of time that I have to sink into Elden Ring.
I don't know. I don't play any of those games.
Oh,
I'm not good at video games, and so playing games that are punitive towards people who are not good at them, um, not really my thing. Okay, so, all right. I've got. Okay. All right. I've done a Pokemon. Maybe I could do another Pokemon. What do you think?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I had a good idea for a Pokemon. This one is going to be an alternate evolution of Drifloon.
Oh,
This one's not going to be cursed, I promise. I don't know, it might get cursed. I'm in a pretty cursed mood tonight. I'm trying to, like, make something of these extra lines here that makes sense. So I don't know if you actually know, like, the history of Drifloon, but it's pretty cursed.
no, Drifloon, I don't want to go to hell.
They'll just, like, pick up little kids and carry them away.
I'm interested. They apparently like the new Batman is actually somewhat good or something.
I had heard that it got a good score on Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't really take Rotten Tomatoes at face value because people just go on there and put whatever.
Like I don't know. It's just maybe it's because like Zack Snyder's not directing it right now. That's actually good, and I'm like really curious because I haven't seen a good Batman movie since Christopher Nolan directed it. So it's like, hmm.
I mean, I haven't seen a good Batman movie yet.
Oh. Have you seen the Christopher Nolan ones?
I have.
Oh, you didn't like them?
I did. I'm being a bit of a bitch because I don't really care for Batman in general, but I know he's very popular.
He's a cute bat for you in a speedo for some reason, and I can get behind that.
A Speedo?
Yeah, little briefs on the outside. I miss that
I,
goofy briefs look.
if you like Adam West's package, I guess.
Hell yeah, I do. Jiminy Jilliker's Batman.
Jiminy Jillikers is radioactive, man.
Jiminy
Come on
Jilliker's
now. I'm a
radioactive.
90s kid. You can't expect me to not know that.
Have you seen the newest Simpsons episodes? They're actually really good.
I've seen what the newest stuff they have on Disney Plus is, and I would not describe it as really good. I would describe it as not good.
The newest Negative and Afraid episode from Hulu, I mean, the newest one is actually really good. It made me like, well, no, I didn't. It was the first ever time I really didn't like Lisa in in an episode, but like it was the first ever time as well that I actually said, "Wow, Homer and Marge are actually perfect for each other." that that was so weird. I was like the entire time for like a very long time I've been saying, "Oh my god, Homer and Marge should get a divorce. Like she's just too good for him and stuff like that." But no, that newest episode got me like thinking, "Wow, they're literally perfect for each other." It was so good. But
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah,
Drifloon has like a little
little
tuft on the
heartstrings.
top of its head, right?
Yeah,
Does it have a mouth?
it does. Little X thing. That's a little tape.
Oh. Okay, now I'm trying to decide if this guy should have one mouth or two. We'll try both. Hmm. Hmm. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's.
Remember Dustin Aber or remember Dustin?
No.
Wait, who was your sculpting teacher?
I didn't get as far as sculpting.
Oh, okay.
I had sculpting at LAFS, and my sculpting teacher in LAFS was Jeremy Johnson.
Interesting.
Okay.
Uh,
I think we're getting to the point
yeah,
that.
yeah, you're doing it.
See, I don't think Drifloon actually has these little, like, I think it's more matte. I don't think that it's reflective.
Nope, definitely not reflective.
That's so weird. Why wouldn't it be reflective? And I've been drawing on the wrong layer!
Oh no, it's all in one layer.
It's all in one layer. Oh, it's too far back. Alright. Here's what I'll do. I will. Boop.
I'm so sorry.
It's a thing that happens from time to time. But fortunately, I have. Oh no, don't resize, rotate. Here we go. We can do this again. We can always create more.
You know, there is a. Have you played? I know you probably haven't played Legends Arceus yet. It's actually pretty good,
Uh,
even though the graphics are a little to
I
be
have
desired for.
no intention of playing Legends of Arceus.
Oh, okay. Why so, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I haven't finished a Pokemon game in years, and I don't
Uh,
have the time or inclination to do so now.
I'll respect that. It's just there's this thing called potato mochi that they all eat in like what's called in that area because Hokkaido is known for like eating potato mochi,
Yeah.
and ever since like I heard about that and they keep talking about it, I'm just like I want to try it. I want to try it. What the fuck? So that's just where my mind space is at the moment. It looks so good. It sounds amazing.
So this Pokemon is made when two Drifloon come together.
And they kiss and then they become one.
You know what? It looks like that thing from Space Ghost, or I don't know if it's Space Ghost. It doesn't look like a Drifloon. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's because it's not a Drifloon. It's Drifloon Evolution.
It doesn't look like it evolved from a Drifloon. It looks very concerning right now.
I'm sure the family would love that. It's saying "help me." You know, that's just what ghosts do, right? It's great. I liked it. I like it.
Nothing could go wrong. Oop.
I have to fix the line. Ah, yes, I do.
I had to get 2 new lights for my office this last week
Oh, huh. What's up?
because both of them burned out.
Oh boy.
Okay. So we've got like a Drifloon evolution here. It's a little bit like a flying Doug duo. Here, we'll put a third
Yeah.
head on there. And it'll be a flying Doug trio.
Wee.
It's just a Diglett who has no idea why he's there. Does Drifloon have a nose? I should look up what a frickin' Drifloon looks like. I have no idea.
Oh no, just an X for a mouth.
Oh, I see what I've done wrong here.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the thing is like I got the eye shape right this time, right?
Mhm.
But the eyes are on either side of the mouth, and I'm like looking at this thing going, this thing looks wrong. It looks cursed in the wrong direction. And that's because it is cursed in the wrong direction. Let's move this up there, and let's move this one up there. And then its eyes are on either side of its little X mouth thing. Wow, this makes it look so much more cursed. And let's give it that third leg, baby! Everybody's favorite leg. What you don't know is that this third heart on the end of its foot isn't actually a heart. That's actually its nutsack. Pokemon biology! It's not safe for you or me. So Drifloon don't. They're so matte.
Yeah, they're very matte.
Okay, they
They're
do
like
actually
old
have a
balloons.
little bit of a. They do
Yeah,
actually have a little bit of a reflection on their head,
yeah.
and then their hair looks different.
Little cloud head.
They got a
Little
little
cloud
cloud
hair.
head, but the thing is, like, the cloud hair isn't just like a tuft. Like,
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it was just like a tuft, but it's like
these
a
little.
backwards Trump. It's got a little swoosh at the back.
Yeah, it has a little like lettering tail like the word bubble thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Somewhere out there, somebody's favorite Pokemon is Drifloon,
It's
and they're gonna
cute.
watch this and be like, "What are you doing to my baby?"
They'll be like, do it harder.
I don't think that's what they're gonna say. Calling me crazy, but I don't think that's gonna be their reaction quite there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, "This ain't it, Chief."
You're saying that they don't want more Drifloons in their Drifloon?
Yo, dog, I heard you like Drifloon, so I put a Drifloon on your Drifloon so it can Drifloon while it Drifloons.
Yeah. What's a Drifloon?
99 zeros balloons. I don't know. I just said nonsense words that were supposed to be like German. Okay,
Oh,
I've gotta get rid of part of the original. I'm breaking the rules because I want this to work.
Luftballons. Luftballons isn't actually German.
Oh, is it Luftballon?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Isn't it
know.
Luftballons?
I
Luftballon.
I don't speak German. Ich spreche keine Deutsch.
When I was a kid, I thought you're supposed to pronounce Deutschland as Doucheland. People didn't like that very much.
Yeah, can't imagine why. I think it's weird that English has different names for countries than their actual fucking words.
Right.
Like, it does not make sense to me how we could call Deutschland Germany. Where does
I
that
don't.
come from?
Yeah, I don't get Germany either.
Like
Um,
you meet a German and you're like, "Hey, what country are you from?" And they're like, "Deutschland."
what's the Deutschland? Even in Japanese, we call it Deutsche instead of Germany.
Und und sprachen Deutsch in Deutschland. And the English are like, "Oh, so you speak German?" And the Germans are
What's
just like,
German?
"What?"
What's a German? I'm from Deutschland.
I mean, like, there's things like with Japan, it's kind of the same thing. Like, oh, you're from Nippon, yeah, Japan.
Japan.
Is that? I mean, I don't. Maybe there's reasons behind these things, I'm sure. So it
Yeah, I
turns
don't.
out
Hmm?
this thing underneath is not a fluff.
No.
It's like a the bottom of a balloon, right?
Yeah.
We can fix that.
Little. It's a little balloon butt.
It
The
is a
balloon
little
hole.
balloon butt.
Little balloon anus.
A, s-
Little
a,
balloon
a
asshole.
miniature balloon butthole. A buttloon, if you will.
A balloon. I'm not allowed to eat eggs anymore because my cholesterol's too fucking high.
Well, don't stop having high cholesterol, you fucking dick.
And
Pardon
like I
my
don't even
French.
it's like I don't even like eat that much like fatty stuff. Like I'm a
Clearly.
vegetarian. My diet is really good. Like
Is it, though?
yeah. I
Is
mean
it,
yeah.
though?
I
Because
hope so.
that's not what I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, the cholesterol. I mean, I do eat eggs. It's my only source of protein other than tofu. So I eat a lot of eggs because, eggs are like from my backyard. I got like
Mm,
chickens and stuff. So,
mm.
but now I'm like, I can't eat eggs. That's so dumb. What do I do now?
Fake meat?
Pig. I can't eat that.
Not pig meat, fake meat.
Oh, fake meat. Yeah, yeah. I do have impossible meat in the freezer right now.
Right.
Then some mushrooms. I was supposed to be making a burger today,
The
but
hell would I tell you to eat pig meat for if you're a vegetarian?
I heard
I'm
pig's
a
feet.
I'm a
I don't
bad
know.
person, but I'm not that bad a person, all right? When I go to hell, it's not going to be for that. If you're a vegetarian and you can make that work for you, mad fucking props. I cannot make it work for me, and I am honestly a little bit jealous of people who can make it work for them. And there's definitely this attitude of course you can make it work for you. And I'm telling you right now, if I could make it work for me, it would work for me, but I cannot. Everybody's different, And
Yeah, true.
that's just a thing, and it's unfortunate. But I live in the world that I live in. There we go. We got some sort of three-way going on. So this Pokemon is not gay because it's in a three-way.
Nice. But what if they're all male?
Look, the song and therefore the rule is it's not gay if it's in a three-way. Okay? Nothing
Especially if
about
it's
the
all male.
song says that it's got. Well, actually, you know what? I could probably look at the lyrics of the song. I think it does mention that there should be a girl there, but uh,
It's
most
implied.
of the song, Luftballon. Ah, thank you, Richie. Um, yeah, uh, I'm sure in the song it mentions a girl being there, but I mean the whole point of the song is they're just devolving into singing about doing gay stuff with each other, and in the music video the girl actually leaves. Um, so that's definitely a thing.
What if the
This
girl pegs both of them?
What if the girl pegs both of them?
And by peg, I mean
I know what you mean.
Peggy Hill.
Of course. Look, I've got a narrow urethra, not a narrow asshole.
Squid Games. Why
Oh
is Mega Man saying
God.
no bitches? I'm so tired. What's going on? Why is
Why
that
is
there?
who saying no bitches?
The Mega Man like the Mega Man thing.
All I know is this is a three-way drift balloon, and I'm not sure what to call it.
Um, Drift. Um, fuck. What's that thing called? You know, it's a key party. Swingers. No, it's Drift Swingers. I don't think that'll work.
This is so dumb. This is the representation nobody asked for or wanted.
Ollie. That's so funny.
Gotta catch 'em all, Polymon! I don't know if this comes through. Here we go. Can you read that? Is that legible?
Yeah, Polymon got a date. I bet Markiplier would really love this.
Oh, is Markiplier Poly?
No, Markiplier was doing a smash and pass thing.
Oh, I don't watch Markiplier, so I have no idea.
Oh, it's okay, me neither. My friends love Markiplier, so I learned through him, like, I learned about him through osmosis, unfortunately.
Why is that unfortunate? Is he a not good dude?
No, he's great. I'm just tired of hearing about him.
Okay.
It's just there's so many horny fans. It's like it's okay. It's okay.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen much Markiplier, but as far as I can tell, he's got like daddy energy.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm really glad that there's like what's called like an Asian dude that is seen as like the pinnacle of sex, but goddamn, they can stop. You gays are so thirsty. Let him live.
People are thirsty. This is just the reality we live in.
They are, yeah,
It's kind of
unfortunately.
wild to me because like I don't think that I'm that thirsty personally, but I'm definitely affected by being in the world as thirsty as it is. But it
Yeah, yeah.
still takes me off guard. I saw my endocrinologist yesterday, and she started asking me about my sex life.
Yeah, of course they have to.
And I was like, well, like, it wasn't okay, it started off professional. Like it didn't get inappropriate. I'll say that. I don't want to get anybody in trouble because it didn't get like inappropriate. Like
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was nobody was coming on to anybody else or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh
They have to ask. Yeah.
like it was there was a question of like, hey, do you want to get, counseling or whatever? But it was like I'm
Oh,
so taken aback by the concept because I just am not very active myself. And it just doesn't occur to me most of the time. Uh,
interesting.
so like the thirstiness of the world is a bit surprising to me, I guess.
No, yeah, same. That's kind of how I feel too most of the time. Like that guy from Stranger Things, Hopper. Everyone's like, he's so hot. I'm like, is is he? I mean, I guess I could see it. I don't know. I don't know. He could be a good dad, I guess. No, he was a pretty terrible dad in the show, but hmm. But yeah, it was interesting stuff. Maybe one day I will understand why people are horny for certain things because I'm not an NSFW artist, like because I want to, draw fuck stuff. No, I was just doing it because it was funny, and then all of a sudden it just kept going. So,
I
I don't
want to
know.
clarify as I write this out,
Mhm.
because it is the style for the Japanese show to write pocket monsters around the word, or yeah, pocket monsters around the word Pokemon. That even though I'm making fun of that by writing polyamorous monsters, I do not think polyamorous people are monsters. There might be monsters in the polyamorous community. There probably are because there's monsters everywhere, but polyamorous people themselves, not monsters. Except if they're like cute
Or
polyamorous
the
Drifloons like this.
or they're Lady Gaga fans because that's what the fan base calls itself. They're called like little monsters. So
Oh, do they?
yeah, they call them little monsters. It's great. So I don't think anybody like what's called will be offended by it because a lot of like gay people we have pretty thick skin, or not like gay people, but like gay adjacent, if you get what I mean. Not sexually traditional, as I would say. So like
Not sexually traditional.
in terms of conservative lenses, yeah, because we have to be like we have to have a thick skin, otherwise we kind of just like get crushed by the weight of the majority. So yeah,
I don't
don't
know.
worry.
I've known a lot of soft queer people who would disagree
That's
with you on that.
that is
Uh,
pretty unfortunate.
Most of them are on Twitter.
Of course. I'm not even surprised. I think I think it's also a young person versus the internet thing because like most older gays I know, including me and you, we both have to have thick skin in order to survive. Like
I'm very tired of having thick skin.
me too, but we just yeah, unfortunately, we just don't really have other choices in order to survive. I do want to live though. That would be nice. Can I
Yeah.
live? Can I live?
Well, we are at the end of our stream. I am declaring it Drifloon Day, March 2nd,
Wonderful.
2022, because why not?
Yeah.
Why not? We will
Loop
go back to
balloons.
our quote here. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. I'm not sure if that's entirely true since I drew a three-way drift balloon and he was pretty
It's
perfect.
perfect.
It's pretty perfect.
Oh, I didn't know that loop balloon is German. Thank you, Richie. That's so nice.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
actually had a German person looking at your stuff. That's so
Luftballon.
cool. You guys are so cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I once again have been the clown, Radmus Fliss. Find me on Twitter at Radmus Fliss. Tweet at me there. I'm sure I've said plenty this episode that I could be canceled for, not least of which are my very cursed drawings. So please come chat with me on Twitter or come back next week. We will be back 6 p.m. PST on Twitch right here. Same Satanic Beef time, same Satanic Beef channel.
What? Hello? Yeah, no, it's actually Radmus Plus that does all the work, but thank you. I appreciate you.
We do all the work together. There's now proof. Your artwork has been shown on the
SMH.
stream officially.
SMH.
If you have art that you'd like to have a show on the stream, as long as it's Twitch appropriate, tweet it at me, send it to me, get in contact with me at RadmusFliss. I will put it up. We will talk about it as much as you want. Let me know what you want down in the comments, and we will see you next week.